Hello everyone, it's Shirley Valencia for week 8 presentation 1. So my personality type is guardian. I'm an extrovert, I'm a sensor, I'm a thinker, I'm a judger. So a little bit of insights about my personality. I'm outgoing, I'm social, I really gain energy by hanging out with other people. I'm down to earth, I'm very realistic, I value honesty and structure. I follow the law, procedures, policies to the T. To me, deadlines are important, and I need to have a deadline in order to manage my time better. I'm objective. I have a hard time with other people's feelings, recognizing them, and sometimes validating them. So I need to work that within myself. And I value planning, and I do a lot of planning in my job and my personal life. That's just part of my personality, I guess. Um, so managing different personalities. So as managers, um, it's important to understand how everybody's different. So for guardians, they might feel stressed out with meeting deadlines. They're great planners. They might micromanage, and they're very independent. So for artisans, they're very flexible. They easily get on board, but they can also lose patience, and they are disorganized. So these are just some things that we can work on their each of the personalities. The idealists, they're enthusiastic, but they're also indecisive, and they're great communicators. And we have our rationals. They're independent. They make good decisions, but they can also be nitpickers and not very compassionate. So I can be a little bit of a rational too, I guess. Okay, and does one size fits all? No, I don't think it does, because we are each individuals, and along with only personality types. But with our generations, it will be impossible that one will fit all, because then that means we're not considering others and their skills and many other things, not just their feelings and stuff. It's just we're not utilizing their skills to their max potential, because one way wouldn't work for every single personality. So as managers, it is important to remember to be proactive, not reactive, to use our emotional intelligence, and to be able to understand each personality and their needs. And this way we can maximize, again, like I said, their skill sets. We can motivate each of them, or each personality, with their own skills. So for example, me, I need a deadline. To you, when you assign something to me, I just need a deadline that will keep me motivated, because I know I have to meet that deadline. That wouldn't work for everyone. So maybe for an I don't know, for an artisan or an idealist, they don't need a deadline. Maybe they just need you to come and check on them every day, and kind of like just and that'll be their motivation, your 1 minute conversation every day. And also we have to remember that we have to embrace each personality and generations. For example, like most of you already know, I work for social services, and it's a pretty large office. We're about 400 employees. So we have all these generations that were mentioned in our workforce. And of course, the traditionalists are very minimal. We have very little. Actually, they're retiring. A lot of them right here, right now in March. So we all this that we went over the PowerPoint this week. It's so true. The traditionalists, there are loyals, and they don't need a lot of instruction. They're just hard workers. So it's important, because it's so opposite from what we have now, which is Generation Y. And their different personalities, and how Generation Y, in my opinion, they feel more entitled. I'm a Generation X. I think I'm in the end of Generation X. I don't know. It's this one's a little difficult for me because working with all of them together, the personalities can be a little bit easier in my opinion, but the generations are a little bit more difficult because I think that the younger ones forget the traditions and what the older generations bring and tend to ignore it, and they just give like they take it for granted, right? When we each have something to learn from each of the generations. And of course, the older generation thinks the younger ones are bratty and that they don't do a good job and they're just spoiled. So it's very important to embrace each personality as a manager and each generation, again, so we can maximize their skill set. Anyway, so thank you. I had a lot of fun in this class. I didn't do the blog presentation because I'm uncomfortable. This was actually hard for me to learn how to do this PowerPoint and speak. So it's been an experience. So thank you all.